Hello, this is Viv from B&C Camera. Amateur photographers might not truly understand what value means in photography and why it's essential. Value is crucial because it creates emphasis in the illusion of more light in your photographs. Let's fully digest the meaning of value in photography. What is value in photography? Value in photography refers to the lightness and darkness in an image. Values can be understood with a visual like a gradient or scale. When a photograph has a lot of tonal variance, you'll end up with high contrast. When you use shades within the same value, they create low contrast images. What are tones in photography? Tones are typically grouped into whites, blacks, highlights, midtones, and shadows. Whites. Pure white is the lightest portion of your photo with zero detail and texture. Blacks. The darkest portion of your photo with zero detail and texture. Highlights. These are the brightest areas of your photograph with detail and texture. Midtones. As the name says, these are the tones in the middle. Shadows. This is the darkest portion of your photo, but still has detail and texture. A camera's histogram map will show you these tonal values in each pixel. This chart will go from black, 0%, to pure white. How does value give off the illusion of light? Photographers can create an illusion of light by using different colors and tonal values, which can also be responsible for giving the appearance of texture. When you manipulate value, you illuminate the photo. How is value measured? Value in photography is measured by something called the zone system. The zone system was created by Ansel Adams and Fred Archer to assist fellow photographers. This technique is essential in calculating the exposure and development you need. Ultimately, the zone system splits the tones into 11 different zones. Each of these zones is defined by a Roman numeral. The zones start at 0, which represent true black, and stop at pure white, characterized by 10. These zones equal 1 exposure stop. Zone System Metering Chart. The Zone System Metering Chart by Adams and Archer. Zone 0, the pure black region with no detail. Zone 1, the near black area with slight tonality and no texture. Zone 2, textured black part, represents the darkest section of an image with a small detail. Zone 3, average low materials and low values, shows fine texture. Zone 4, a mid value. Zone 5, middle gray. Zone 6, light tone. Zone 7, a high value tone. Zone 8, lightest tone with texture and delicate values. Zone 9, slight tone without texture, approaching pure white. Zone 10, the pristine white region, paper white with no detail. How should you properly use the zone system? The zone system works excellently with internal metering when you don't have an external light meter near you. Check out your scene to calculate how you want the end product to look. Scope out the darkest parts of your scene because you'll need to maintain shadow. Take a camera meter reading and then place it in Zone 3. Your camera's meter will automatically go to Zone 5. Since these zones are each 1 exposure stop, increase the exposure to 2 stops darker. Next, take a meter reading on the brightest spot of your scene. This will need to be 3 stops over the exposure. Accentuating portrait subjects with value and contrast. Photographers will frequently use high contrast colors when they want to emphasize specific areas of their photos. They'll use low contrast to add texture and dimension. Example, your model or subject will pop in a photo when they're against a contrasting background, and doing this creates emphasis. Thinking about the emphasis and value in your photographs will help you bring attention to your focal points. you'll be able to add beautiful depth and texture. Harness your creativity and let your pictures illuminate. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more photo tips.